Money that you make quick will not stay. You can implicate your generations. It won't stay. You see, God's resources, they have been given instructions. Given instructions. They have been given instructions to bow to man in God's image. That is why when you get money and it's not in God's image, it will end up destroying you. You are not in God's image. It will end up destroying you. If God is not in your heart, gold in your hand will corrupt you and will end up destroying you. That's why God's plan is for God to be in your heart, so that you can put gold in your hand. The place of gold in the hand of every wise man is for the king. The first time the word gold appears in the Bible is Genesis 2:11. And the gold of the land was good. And the first time the word gold appears in the New Testament is Matthew 2:11. The one who inspired Genesis 2:11 inspired Matthew 2:11, where they said, and they opened their treasures and gave gifts to him, gold. And so the essence of gold is for the king. But if God is not in your heart, gold in your hand will not be used for the right purposes. It will end up enslaving you. It will end up destroying you. That is why people's attitude, their character, everything goes down when gold, money, gets into their hand. Because God is not in your heart. When God is in your heart, and he puts gold in your hand, that gold will be a blessing. It will not be a curse. Because money is not a curse. Money is a blessing. But money in your heart will be a curse. Money on your head will be a curse. The only place for money is at your feet. They brought all the money and put it at the apostles' feet. That is the rightful place for money, at your feet. When they were coming from Egypt, it was God who told them to plunder the Egyptians, borrow articles of gold and all that. And God told them, he said, put them on your sons and your daughters. And they put them on them as rings and necklaces. When they got to the wilderness, and Moses went on the mountain to be the Lord, the people put pressure on Aaron, give us gods, make us gods, to take us on the journey. And Aaron said, break your sons and your daughters, their earrings, the gold in their ears and their necklaces, and bring them. Bible said they brought all the gold, and Aaron put all the gold in fire, and out of the fire came a molten a calf, golden image, and they bowed to the gold. That's the place of gold when God is not in your heart. You will worship it. But you know, God gave them that gold in Egypt and brought them to the wilderness where they could not spend the gold. Because there was no supermarket, there was no market, there was no shop to buy anything in the wilderness. So why did God give them the gold? The gold was given to them for the building of the tabernacle. Because God knew that the holy place and the holy of holies had to be decorated with gold. So God gave them gold in abundance. But some did not know the purpose and the reason. And so when gold landed on in their hand, there was no God in their hearts. And they bowed to gold. And you know, Bible says they changed their image into the image of an ox. They changed their glory into that of an ox because they bowed down to an ox. So when you bow down to money, it's an image problem. It's a worship issue. So anytime we talk about money, we are talking about worship. Money will determine where your heart is. It's a matter of loyalty and disloyalty. It's that no one can serve two masters. You will either be loyal to one or disloyal to the other. It's warfare. That's why I said I refuse MasterCard. So no one can serve two masters. Money is a real master. But it's a very bad master, but a good servant. Amen.